For we are to God the fragrance of Christ. 2 Corinthians 2 verse 15. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Tokbe, and on this channel we have fragrance reviews, fragrance tips, and also fragrance hauls. So if you like any of that, click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and ta-da! You're part of my family. So today in the video, I thought about doing like a summer fragrance. Bear in mind that here in Nigeria, we don't really have summer, but because around this point we're into, so from about June going down, we're in the rainy season and it's getting, you know, rainy. We have rains, but it doesn't rain like back to back to back to back. Yeah, you're going to have a couple of weeks where it will rain, but it's rain, sunshine, and I mean it's hot because I live in the tropics, so we have more sun, so we kind of have summer all the time. I know, right? You just rolled your eyes, you envy that, right? But it's all good. So I just thought, why not come at you with 5 fragrances. It's more than 5 actually, but it's just because some of them I've spoken of in different videos, so I didn't want to talk about them again. I'll just mention them or mention the videos in which I spoke about those fragrances. So if you want to have more information, I've linked my I think it's fragrances that work well in the hot weather, and those kind of fragrances were definitely like summer fragrances. And also the video where I had my Elizabeth Arden, the green teas and the white teas, yes, those ones too are fantastic summer fragrance. So without much ado, let's get into the video. I have for you is Versace's Yellow Diamond Arthes, and this fragrance has in the top, so I'm reading from the back. This one is super cool because it's a tester. It gave me so this cover didn't come. If you watch my last video, I borrowed this cover. It came as a tester. It came like this. This is how it came. If you can see, this is how it came. But behind it has the note. So in the note, it has citron from the mente, it has pear sorbet, it has neroli, bergamot. In the hat note, it has freesia, orange blossom, jasmine, osmanthus. Wow. It has benzonian, it has amber wood, it has palo santo, and then it has musk. So it's a floral, fruity, woody, but it's more of great. So for me, it's more of like a citrus, fruity, floral. It dries down woody, but it's very floral. It's very uplifting. This fragrance, it's very light and, you know, like very happy. It's that kind of fragrance you want in summer. You know, during the summer, you don't want, and especially in the hot weather, you don't want something that is too much. But if you're like me, you don't mind. But most people in the summer want something light, something that is fresh, and just, you know, something that it's not sticky and hot. But because, like I said, I am in the tropics, so we're used to the heat, so we kind of don't have different fragrance for different, because we have 2 seasons, either the wet season, which is the rainy season, or is the dry season. So we really don't have the luxury of saying this for fall, this for spring, this. No, we just, if you like it, you buy it, you know. But just for my audience that are in the temperate region, so they have 4 seasons, yes, but this is very light, and for me it is a fragrance that I will have to reapply because I like very heavy fragrances, balsamic thick fragrance. But this is good summer fragrance. It's light, it's fresh, it's very beautiful for people that are, you know, taking baby steps into fragrance and don't want anything heavy, anything too sweet. This is nice. It is heavier than the regular version. I'm going to do a comparison if you like, so comment down below if you want me to compare the Yellow Diamond regular and the Yellow Diamond Arthes. But I prefer the Arthes because I feel like it has more body, it's more citrusy, and it has a lot more lasting power. It's called Arthes for a reason because it's intense. It's very intense. It's very like solid. So this is my first pick for my summer 2020. So this is what I'm going. That's Versace Yellow Diamond. And if I look this way, it's because I have my laptop here and I'm going to be reading the notes for you. All right. The next fragrance that I have is this right here, and this is this one, and this is Sarah Jessica Parker's New York. NYC, so it's New York City, so it's SJP NYC, so it's Sarah Jessica Parker's NYC. And I've talked so much about Sarah Jessica Parker because of Sex and the City and the Cosmopolitan and everything, but this on its own is a good fragrance. So this fragrance is a fruity floral fragrance, and from in the top notes it has mandarin from Italy, it has the white osmanthus like the other one, and has wild strawberries. In the heart notes it has gardenia, honeysuckle, mimosa, and red damascus rose, while in the base it has vanilla absolute, it has sandalwood, it has rum, and it has creamy musk. Okay, so this is a sweet floral, fruity, and very citrusy. I don't smell so much of the vanilla and the rum. For me, it's a very fruity, floral, very nice, very beautiful. The florals in it is so beautiful, and it works so well with this one. Is my second one. Like I said, this was my fragrance for summer 2019. This fragrance I used a lot of, and it's so nice. It's light. I enjoyed using this a lot. It blossomed very well in the hot weather, and it was so sweet, not cloyingly sweet, like it's not too sweet, sugar sweet, but it's just a nice citrus fragrance that I enjoyed. It was so beautiful. I always threw it in my bag when I was going out to have drinks with the girls for lunch or brunch. It was a very nice fragrance. I enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it, this particular one. And then the good thing about it is it's not very expensive. I think I got this one is about, if I'm not exaggerating, maybe 15 or 16,000 from Essenza, Nigeria. But it's a very nice one. I know that it has some flankers. I've been tracking it on Fragrance Net, but it seems not to come. It's always sold out. I have requested, but I haven't got an email to say I really want to try the flankers. So that's what I have for Sarah Jessica Parker's NYC. So it's a good summer fragrance. It does well in the hot weather because it's light, it's floral, and it's fruity. I really like it. So this is it. Okay, so the next that I have is this one right here. So this is Guipure and Silk, Ylang and Vanille. This is by Jean Arthes. This is it's a very inexpensive fragrance, but boy, this fragrance is beautiful. It's so beautiful. I like it so much. It's a very beautiful fragrance, and I've used so much of it. So in the top notes of this, there's coconut, there's plum. In the middle notes, there's ylang, and there's cedar. In the base notes, there's vanilla and musk. It's a very simple fragrance, but it's a coconutty, creamy. I love this fragrance. You know what? I have ordered 2 more boxes of this just for backup. I love this fragrance. It's a sexy coconutty, like a beachy fragrance. You just like your feet in the sun, sipping on some really cool coconut that was just plucked from the coconut tree along the beach. Like that is the vibe this gives me, and it is inexpensive. This one is going for 7,700 Naira. If you're buying online from essenza.com, or if you're buying in stores, it's 7,700 Naira. It's very expensive. It is a little less than $20. So I mean, you can't beat it with a stick, and it is so super long lasting. I put it on me a couple of days ago. I wore it. That was my scent of the day, and in the next day when I was putting my clothes in the laundry, like when I picked the clothes, I could literally smell it in the clothes, even though I didn't put it directly on the clothes. Maybe some portions of the clothes made contact with my skin where the fragrance is. It's very sexy. I think it's a very sexy summer fragrance. Like this is a bombshell. It's full bodied, it's sweet, it's creamy. It's a very nice fragrance, and it's super long lasting. For the price, I think that in all the fragrances I'm going to talk about today, this is one that I'm super excited for because of one, the price point, and then its longevity and just how good you know what, let's just spray it again. Like, oh my god, I just love it. It's creamy, it's coconutty, it's just perfect for summer. Like it's just like sipping on some cold pina colada. Like this fragrance, it's creamy. It has that, it actually reminds me of pina colada, like milky, coconutty kind of thing. This is a great summer fragrance. And again, Guipure and Silk. This is Ylang Vanille. The next fragrance is this one right here, and this is Paco Rabanne's Olympia. This is the Olympia, the original. And for notes, this fragrance has in the top, it has green mandarin, aquatic notes of water jasmine, and fiery ginger lily with salted vanilla in the heart. In the base notes, it has sandalwood, cashmere, and ambergris. So this fragrance, I've been a bit like on the fence with it because I don't know, I'm not sure about it, but everybody's telling me. I'm still trying it out. I think I used it on Monday or Tuesday or last week, I can't remember. So it's salty, it's sweet, it's fresh, it's citrusy. And that's what I like. For me, what hits me first. This is so funny. I just put it in my eye. Thank God my lashes cut it. It didn't go into my eye. So you need to be careful. So for me, it's more salty and sweet and vanilla-y. On my skin, it's super salty. Like it's like you have seawater on your skin. That's how it feels for me in the beginning. But it's sweet. I don't have, I think for when I used it, I picked from it is that this is one that I shouldn't spray too much, because after a while it kind of got heady for me. It was smelling somehow, it just was too much. The salt water feel was too much for me. But it's a very good fragrance. I'm giving it a try again because I think I'm disappointed about this fragrance because I wanted the Arthes and then I got this by mistake. So I kind of, because I wanted the Arthes and then I got this by mistake, I think that I'm not vibing with this the way I should, ideally, just because it wasn't what I wanted. But it's a solid summer fragrance, I must say. I like it. Can you comment down below if you have any experience with this? Tell me how you use it, how many sprays, things like that, because it's a fragrance that I know is good and I really want to love it. But I'm sure that I'm going to come back and bite my words, because there's one that I talked about that I said I wasn't sure about, but girl, I changed my mind about that one. So I'm super sure that I'm going to come back with another opinion about this. But for now, I don't know too much. So this is it. But it's a great summer fragrance for those that love it. I know that a lot of people love this fragrance. I don't know why it's not up to me. Maybe, like I explained, it's because of the fact that I wanted the Arthes and then I got this one instead. So I'm happy to kind of change my opinion about this one. Last but not the least fragrance that I have for you is this right here, and this is Mancera's Instant Crush. Okay, and this fragrance, let's start with the notes. So in the notes we have top notes of saffron, ginger, Sicilian bergamot, and Sicilian mandarin. In the middle notes there's Moroccan rose, Egyptian jasmine, amber wood, and Indonesian patchouli leaves. In the base notes, there's sandalwood, oak moss, white musk, and Madagascan vanilla. So this one is one that it's my fragrance of the day. So it's my scent of the day. So I'm going to spray on my hands anyway. The day has ended. But anyhow, so this one, it's a sweet, fruity, woody, citrus fragrance. A bit more it's like spicy, yeah, just a tad bit spicy, but it's sweet, it's citrus, and it's just like the kind of fragrance, like here they said that it's woody, warm, spicy, amber, vanilla, citrus, and powdery. That's what it is. I know that and it's long lasting. You know, forget what I said initially when I was spraying this on, when I was doing my first, that's why it's called first impression. So yeah, it's my first impression. You know, I thought, but I used this thing today and it was amazing. You know, it would just come up as you have your day, just comes up. And then, you know, I didn't get a compliment with this, but I felt good. I felt so good. I knew that I had some great fragrance on, and it's so nice. And, you know, it was pretty hot today. I really enjoyed the fragrance, I must say. This is like a very fantastic fragrance for summer. And I like the bottle. I like how it looks. It's a very great fragrance. It's 2019 release. I know that there's been a lot of buzz about it with MFK's Baccarat Rouge 540, but that's Baccarat Rouge 540. But I haven't put my nose on it yet. I'm trying to get it. I just can't justify spending like 200 to $250 on a fragrance, and especially when I'm not buying it because I truly want it, but it's because there's some form of a hype around it and I just want to buy. I can't justify it. So let me know if you are able to justify spending so much money on fragrance, because the way I think about it, I would rather buy lots more good fragrances with that, because I mean, if I take my $270 to fragrance net, I'm not going to have anything less than 6 or 7 fragrances, good fragrances for that matter, in my cart when I'm leaving. So I have that, and I feel like I need to be able to try a wide variety of fragrances just to be able to understand and give you guys good content. So let me know if you've been able to justify, because I mean, I've been thinking of the House of Oud. I've been thinking, but it's just that I haven't been able, especially when I watch reviews and people are not blown away by these fragrances. So let me know. But Mancera's Instant Crush is not, one thing I'm going to say is that it's subtle. It's not like the everyday Mancera, like heavy, but it's still long lasting. It projects beautifully, but I wouldn't say that it does as well as my other Manceras, but it's unique in its own sense, and it holds itself in its own sense. So that is why I like this, and it's a solid fragrance for summer. So all too soon, we've come to the end of the 5 fragrances for summer 2020. So also, if you want to watch the other videos, I have linked them down below in the description box. So click them and watch them, which I've talked about fragrances that do well in the hot weather. And also in my blind buy review, I talked about the Elizabeth Arden's, that's the green teas, the white teas, and also the sunflower. Those are also fantastic fragrances for summer. So look at them and then just talk to me in the comment section. Let's engage. I enjoy talking to you and hearing from you. And also, guess what? We're on the road to 1K. So thank you for your support. Don't forget to like this video. And if you're not subscribed at this point, girl, what are you waiting for? We have a lot of fun on this channel. So click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you're always notified when I upload a new video. Like I always say, stay safe, stay centered, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.